Anthony Joshua stops Michael Sprott in the first round. No surprises there. Joshua came out doing his usual thing. Sprott landed a couple body shots. Joshua was always in 100% control. He landed a big right hand. Sprott was wobbled, backed up against the ropes. Joshua followed up with a flurry of extremely fast, accurate punches, and the referee stepped in and stopped the fight. It was very, very predictable. This was just a stay busy fight before the end of the year for Joshua. And the real work begins next year. His first step up is going to be against Kevin Johnson, which I believe is going to be in January. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's January or February he's fighting Kevin Johnson. That's going to be an interesting fight. Kevin Johnson has never been the most ambitious fighter, at least not when he's in the ring. And certainly at this stage of his career, he's never been that ambitious. But he's very awkward. He's very good defensively. It's going to be good to see if he can give Joshua some rounds. It's going to be good to see if Joshua can actually stop him. So that's going to be the first intriguing fight that Joshua's had so far. I can't really complain about the way they've matched Joshua to this point in his career. He's a young heavyweight. You never want to rush these guys. Vladimir Klitschko has moved along very similar to the way Joshua is. Most fighters are, most heavyweights certainly are, moved in a similar way to the way Joshua is being moved now in terms of the level of opposition you match them with. Mike Tyson was very similar. Lennox Lewis was very similar. So I can't complain about the way Eddie Hearn has been matching him. Joshua's just been way too good for anyone that he's been matched with so far. So we'll see what he does with Johnson. Joshua still looks impressive. Still not the finished article though. There's still things in there that he does that I'm not quite comfortable with, but he's improving. He's very young. He's got plenty of time to learn and perfect his craft. And physically, he's just a beast. He's a machine. Tremendous physique and very athletic, very powerful, very, very quick for a guy that size. Very impressive. But I'd like to see how those big muscles that he has hold up in the second half of a fight, especially if it's a tough fight, whether they fill up with lactic acid or whether he can keep it going and fight at a good pace and his muscles don't get too heavy for him. DILLIAN WHYTE, his nemesis in the amateurs, fought yesterday and actually saw the fight. White looked ring rusty, and I'll do a separate video on that. He did look ring rusty, but I hope the DILLIAN WHYTE Anthony Joshua fight can happen sooner rather than later. I think it's a great fight. And if Eddie Hearn is as confident in Joshua as he says he is, which I don't know, but if he's as confident in Joshua as he says he is, he'll be looking to make a DILLIAN WHYTE fight. It's a natural fight to make. They've got an amateur rivalry. They have exchanged words as professionals. So next year, I think a DILLIAN WHYTE fight would make sense in terms of the development of Anthony Joshua's career. And from a commercial point of view, there's a rivalry between the two of them. Okay, DILLIAN WHYTE is not as well known as some of the British fighters out there, but I think it would be good to see him fight White. Maybe if they could get it for a British title or something like that. Who holds the British title right now? I'm not 100% sure. Is it just Chisora still hold it, or is it David Price? I can't even think at the moment. But drop your comments below and let me know what you felt about this performance from Joshua and who do you want to see him fight next year. This is Hatman. I'm out.